writing music has always been an outlet of expressing my own emotions, because as a teenager growing up, there's a lot of things that goes through our minds that is not always like the easiest to talk about. So I just like to put it into song format because that's the way that feels comfortable for me to talk and explain myself. So I guess my inspiration is really just my own thoughts. My style of music is generally like kind of pop, alternative rock. On guitar, it always just sounds like cutesy little pop songs, but in my head, like the one I just played called Without You is supposed to be more of like a pop rock, kind of like Get Him Back by Olivia Rodrigo kind of vibe. I think it's more so like big emotional feelings that I have, because one thing I've struggled with is trying to write songs about just anything or just random things. I can't do it. I feel like the process, it's always a bit different. Sometimes I'm just sitting in my bed and words just come to mind and I'm just like, okay, let me put a tune behind it. Let me keep going. Or sometimes I'll create a chorus and then I'll be like, okay, let me go back, let me write a verse. Or I'll just have a tune and then I'll add words to it. It's always a little different. Canada's Teen Jam, it's funny because I didn't know what Canada's Teen Jam was. It's not something that I can say, oh, I knew what this was and I just auditioned for it. Actually, I was at a separate like open mic gig up in Innisfil in a restaurant, and this couple came up to me and was like, hey, you got a really good voice. You should just look at this Canada's Teen Jam. And I was like, what is that? I was like, what is that? I don't know what this is. And then my mom just signed me up. She's like, Tia, give me a video, give me this. And I was like, okay, you do it. I don't even know what this is. And then within one day of submitting my application, I was accepted and put in as a finalist. And I was like, oh, what am I getting into? Very excited to be there. Great exposure. Thank you to Mark Higgins for giving me this opportunity. And yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It's just a lot of teenagers like myself who are very inspired by music and love performing, sharing the talent that we've got. Don't hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back. If you want to get into the music industry, it's all about throwing yourself out there, not being afraid of boundaries, not being afraid of limits, just pushing through them all and really showing what you got. So don't hold yourself back and do what you do. Helping, but you're just making this work.